Hey, what's up, fam? I know I'm way behind on the reviews for Gambler's Parade. For those who, are actually watching my Gambler's Parade reviews, they don't get the most views. They seem to be pretty low on my numbers. But I really like Gambler's Parade, and even if a lot of people don't watch their, their reviews for it, I really enjoy it. Okay, obviously, 13 for one started out with a really sick cover page with Slash and Commode, and it's oh, man, it was pretty badass looking. And where we left off is Commode had called him out saying, "You're cheating," and he's seen through his method, and he believes that he's got special glasses that make it so he can see through Commode's roulette table, and he's going over this whole way of how he's figured it out. And when it gets to that point, he takes off the glasses, Commode puts it on, and it turns out that he is in fact incorrect, and he loses a another oxygen point in the process, and obviously that's done a lot to him, and it like forces him out of the state he's usually in, that like vicious, like mangled white hair and the blood red skin and the glowing pink veins. His eyes are bleeding. His gambler killer form, but it looked like all was lost, but he then actually was able to kind of figure out the process and all this. And he's real smart because you can tell he planned a lot. And when he's like on the spot at least, he's like, all right, I figured it out. You can tell he's got something under something figured out. And when he's like, I gotta call a doctor. I gotta figure something out. And they're like, they obviously had to tell him like, you can't do that. Nobody, even the police, are allowed to intervene when an official gamble's going on. And then he had to put his phone away. But you see, the reason like he it turns out he faked that because he messaged one of his guys. He wants Karin's number because now he's got the strategy, and he's gonna have a tell to when he wants her to message his phone, to where when you find out in the next chapter and leading up to 15, where when they got their numbers, and he kind of got in a screwy situation where he got 25, Slash got 24, rolled again, got 26, and when they're kind of figuring out what they want to do, Komodi's still like freaking out, ends up like yelling, screaming, but he's got this kind of like dead expression on his face, and that's where he kind of has like figured out that Slash can't see and that he believes he's blind, and instead of he's got a see-through table, or he's got special glasses so he can see through to know what he's going to roll. That, for what I'm guessing, he's figured out is that Slash kind of operates while hearing people's like heartbeats, maybe like kind of like how Komodo is very good at seeing people's facial expressions. And the reason why he can't really get Slash is Slash isn't, his facial expressions aren't responding to what he's seeing. It's purely to what he's thinking, purely to what he's reacting to. So at this point, though, if he's figured out the hole in his strategy, he'll figure out the hole in his plan, that he's got the now the upper hand in the fight, and he should be able to turn things around and pull the win in this. So pretty smart on Komodo. Yeah, much more interesting for a first like big encounter really within the series, because it looked like he was gonna clean sweep and then this whole turnaround, but it wasn't. It wasn't really just turnaround and then he wins. It's all right. I figured out his whole plan, and it's gonna open some I think some interesting areas in the future of the series, and maybe Slash will even join up into Pink Spider. We don't know, but if he dies, he dies. But I mean, I'm not opposed to this character joining up, but we'll figure how that is. Other than that, drop a comment below and what you thought about these last few chapters, 13, 14, and 15. And like I said, Gambler's Parade is good. People need to check it out. Very interesting. It's done by a really good artist who I've liked for a while, and a pretty well respected writer. And all I can really left to say is, come on, check this out. A lot of the series, I'm always like the ones that are lesser known. I'm like always like, you guys should check this out. If you haven't, recommend it to people. And I believe that. I only like to review stuff I enjoy reading, or at least stuff that I find interesting enough to read to talk about. But Gambler's Parade, like, it's like you can tell it's very underappreciated, but so much more interesting than a lot of shonens running right now. But anyway, I appreciate everyone who's already for listening, and I hope I can get you to befriend the like button, thumbs it up, subscribe for more, and check out my videos. But other than that, I appreciate everyone who's already subscribed, and I thank you all for listening. Bye.